Hello. Today we are going to see lesson 2 of German class. So let's get started. So what we are going to learn today? Today we are going to see how to meet the friends and the vocabulary used in common phrases and basic questions and answers. Okay, so as we have met last time to Tina, so Tina is again here and let's see what Tina is saying. Hallo, meine liebe Leute, my lovely people.
Hallo, meine liebe Leute.
So what Tina is saying, we have met earlier and today I'm here to take you with me to meet my dear friends. I will also take you with me to learn some interesting common phrases in German language. Are you excited? Okay, so let's see who are Tina's friend. So what Tina is saying here, ich habe 4 Freunde. Alle sind meine beste Freunde. That means I have 4 friends. All are my best friends. So let's listen to her.
Ich habe 4 Freunde. Alle sind meine beste Freunde.
Yeah. Next, what she's saying? Meine Freunde heißen Luke, Rory, Max und Emily. So these are the names of Tina's friends.
Meine Freunde heißen Luke, Rory, Max und Emily.
Next, sie sind alle 9 Jahre alt wie ich. So what she's saying, she's telling her age, that they all are 9 years old like me.
Sie sind alle 9 Jahre alt wie ich.
Okay, so what we are learning here today, how to tell your age. Okay, so if someone asks you what is your age, how you're going to tell in German, you have to say ich bin, and whatever your age is there, that number you have to use. For example, if you are 9 years old, you are going to say ich bin 9 Jahre alt. For example, if you are 11 years old, then you would say ich bin 11 Jahre alt.
Ich bin 9 Jahre alt.
Okay, now let's see the next. Now here there are very useful phrases which you can learn and start using in your speaking. So let us see one by one. Thank you. We say thank you in German as Danke. Danke. And thank you very much is vielen Dank. Vielen Dank.
Danke, vielen Dank.
Okay. Now, if someone comes at your home, okay, that time we say willkommen. But when someone says thank you to you and you say welcome, that time we will say bitte schön. Bitte schön. That means welcome. You are most welcome. Okay, that is said when someone says thank you to you. So you reply it as bitte schön. And if you want to make a request and you want to say please, so in German, please is said as bitte. Bitte.
Bitte, bitte schön.
Okay. Now next is excuse me please. So how to say excuse me please in German? Entschuldigen Sie bitte. Entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Entschuldigen Sie, bitte.
Okay, so that's how we say excuse me please. Now the next thing is, if we want to say I am sorry, how to say that in German? So I am sorry is said as es tut mir leid. Es tut mir leid.
Es tut mir leid.
Yeah? Okay. Now, if someone is speaking to you and you don't understood it. Okay, something you have not understood. How you're going to say that? You say once again, please. Okay, so please tell it again. So we say noch einmal bitte. Noch einmal bitte. Or wie bitte. Wie bitte.
Noch einmal, bitte. Wie bitte?
And now if you haven't understood something, so in English we say as I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand what you are saying. So how to tell that in German? We say it as Ich verstehe nicht. Ich verstehe nicht.
Ich verstehe nicht.
Yeah, okay. Now, if someone asks you something and you don't know about that, okay, any information, if someone is asking you and you have no idea about it, so how you're going to reply to such situation, such question? So, there are two ways of saying that. First is Ich weiß nicht. Is weiß nicht. That means I don't know. And another way you can say is keine Ahnung. Keine Ahnung. That means no idea. I have no idea about it. Keine Ahnung.
Ich weiß nicht. Keine Ahnung.
Yeah? Okay. Now, if you want to say just a moment, please. Okay, you want to, someone should wait. Okay, so you say just a moment, please. How to say that in German? Einen Moment bitte. Einen Moment bitte.
Einen Moment, bitte.
Okay. Now, the most common answer we need is yes, no, or maybe. Okay, so how to say yes, no, or maybe in German? So, yes, we say it as ja. Ja, ja means yes. No, if you want to say in German, we say nein. Okay, nein. And maybe is vielleicht. Vielleicht.
Ja, nein, vielleicht.
Okay. Now, if you want to greet someone, see you next time. How we are going to greet that in German language? We say bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Yeah.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Okay. So these are very important phrases. Okay. The one which you can use in your daily life. So you can simply learn them and start using them while speaking German. Okay, now let's move to the next part. Okay, now here there are some questions that you have to answer based on what we have learned right now. When telling someone you do not know about something, how we are going to say that? If you don't know something, we say Ich weiß nicht or keine Ahnung. Right? We have seen this in the previous slide. Next, what is the next question? We have to write thank you in two ways. So what are the two ways? Which are the two ways of saying thank you? One is danke, another is vielen Dank. Okay, next is if you want to ask someone to repeat something, how do we say that? Wie bitte or noch einmal bitte. Okay, now next. Okay, now let's solve this exercise. I am sorry. So what is I am sorry? Es tut mir leid,
Es tut mir leid.
right? Next, I don't understand. So what is the phrase for I don't understand? Ich verstehe nicht.
Ich verstehe nicht.
See you next time. Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.
And the last one, if you want to say one moment, please, we are going to say einen Moment bitte.
Einen Moment, bitte.
Yeah. Okay. Now, next. Okay. Now, again, here there are some questions, some answer. Okay. This is helpful to make a conversation with your friend in German. Okay, so let's see one by one. Hallo, liebe Freunde. Hello, lovely friends.
Hallo, liebe Freunde.
Okay, next, ich bin Rory. I am Rory.
Ich bin Rory.
Next, the question is coming now. Wer bist du? Wer bist du? That means who are you?
Wer bist du?
And now for that you have to answer. Now where bist du? How you're going to tell your name in German? You have to say ich bin and your name. For example, ich bin Shraddha. Okay, so ich bin and you can add your name to tell who are you. Now next. Ich bin 9 Jahre alt. So we have seen today how to tell your age. Ich bin 9 Jahre alt. I am 9 years old.
Ich bin 9 Jahre alt.
Oh, now if you want to ask someone their age, your friend's age, how you're going to ask it? Wie alt bist du? How old are you?
Wie alt bist du?
Okay, so this is the way to ask the age. Wie alt bist du? Next,
Ich bin eine Studentin.
ich bin eine Studentin, which means I am a student. Okay, if you are a boy, you are going to say ich bin ein Student. And if you are a girl, you are going to say ich bin eine Studentin. Now, if you want to ask someone, how we are going to ask that?
Bist du Student, Studentin?
Bist du Student or Studentin? Means are you a student too? Okay, so these are the basic questions and answers. Now, let's see next. Okay, now we are coming to the grammar part. Today, we will see personal pronouns, which we have already seen in the first lesson, and one more verb along with it. So, which were the personal pronouns? Okay, so let us revise them first. Ich, I, du, informal you, er, he, sie, she, es, it, wir, we, ihr, you all informal, sie, formal you, and sie, they. Now, next verb we are going to see is sein verb. So, for that we have to understand verb conjugation. So, what is verb conjugation? Verb conjugation is the process of changing a verb to reflect aspects like tense, number, and person. Person means personal pronouns. Involve changes to a verb's spelling or the use of helping verb. So basically, we can't use a single verb for every personal pronoun. We have to conjugate it. So the verb sein. Sein means to be something. For example, I am Shraddha. I am a German teacher. So to be something, that is a sein verb. Now, if you want to use this sein verb with each personal pronoun, we have to conjugate that verb. We have to simply learn the conjugation and use it in the sentences. So now let us see what are the conjugations for sein verb for all the personal pronouns. For ich, it's bin. Ich bin, which means I am. I am. Du bist. Du bist means you are. You are. Sie, es, ist. For all these three personal pronouns, the conjugation is same. Sie, es, and for all of these three, it's ist. Means what? He is, she is, it is. Next, wir sind. Wir sind, we are. Ihr seid. Ihr seid. You all are. Ihr means you all and sein means are. You all are. Sie sind. Sie sind, which means formal you and are. So you are. For example, you are my favorite teacher. Okay. Next, sie sind, that is for they. They are. For example, they are my best friends. Sie sind meine beste Freunde. They are my best friends. So, these are the verb conjugation for sein verb. Now, let us see next. Now, let us match this. As we saw earlier, I am is ich bin.
Ich bin.
You are informal. It will be du bist.
Du bist.
He is. That means er ist.
Er ist.
She is means sie ist.
Sie ist.
We are. Wir sind.
Wir sind.
You all are. Ihr seid.
Ihr seid.
You formal or they are. For both of that case, it is sie sind, sie sind.
Sie sind.
Okay, I hope the verb conjugation for sein verb is clear now. You have to learn this conjugation by heart to start using them in the sentences. Now here there are some sentences where we have to fill the verb form of sein verb. So let us see one by one. First, ich dash ein Lehrer. Now ich is there. For ich we know the verb is bin. So ich bin ein Lehrer. I am a teacher. Dash du ein Student. So now du is there. For du we know the verb conjugation is bist. So bist du ein Student? Are you a student? Stefan dash ein Arzt. Stefan, it's a name of a boy. So he is. Stefan means a boy, and if you want to say in personal pronoun, it will be he. He is a doctor. So Stefan ist because er ist. Next, sie dash eine Lehrerin. Lehrerin means female teacher. So she is a teacher. So again ist. Wir dash Schüler. Schüler means school going students. They are called as Schüler in German. So we are school students. So wir sind. Ihr dash Studenten. You all are students. Okay, so for ihr, we have seen what is the conjugation of sein verb for ihr, that is seid. So ihr seid. Next, sie dash Ärzte. Ärzte means doctors, plural. So you are doctors. So sie sind Ärzte. Next, sie dash Lehrer. They are teachers. So again, sie sind Lehrer. Die Katze dash nicht da. The cat is not there. Katze means cat. The cat is not there. So ist. Die Katze ist nicht da. Du dash in the Schule. You are in the school. So for du, the verb conjugation is bist. So du bist. Du bist in der Schule. So these are the few sentences with the sein verb. Okay, ich bin ein Lehrer. Bist du ein Student? Stefan ist ein Arzt. Sie ist eine Lehrerin. Wir sind Schüler. Ihr seid Studenten. Sie sind Ärzte. Sie sind Lehrer. Die Katze ist nicht da. Du bist in der Schule. Now, one thing we have to remember is verb is always placed in the second position while making a sentence. Not a question I am saying, because number 2 is a question. You can see a question mark. Okay, so question part we will see later. But one common rule you have to remember is verb is always on the second position of the sentence and we have to conjugate the verb as per the personal pronoun. We cannot use a verb directly for all the personal pronouns. So here these are the conjugations of sein verb which we have used to make these sentences. Okay. Now let us see some greetings. We are going to watch a video for that.
Hello everyone, welcome to my video series on learning German for beginners. Throughout the video we'll be working on this pattern. The German word will appear in yellow, whereas the English translation will follow in white. Begrüßungen or greetings. In this video we are going to discuss different forms of greetings used in various German-speaking countries. The greetings will give you a feeling of German pronunciation and to have a good command of the language. Repeat what you listen a few times. So let's start. Hallo. This is the most commonly used form of greeting in Germany. Notice the difference in the pronunciation. It's Hallo. Guten Tag, yet another commonly used form of greeting but used mostly formally. This can be used any time of the day. Let's now learn some greetings that can be used only during a particular time of the day. Guten Morgen. This is to wish a nice morning. Guten Abend is used to wish someone a nice evening. Please note that even during late evenings, this greeting can be used. Gute Nacht, generally used before going to the bed. You must have noticed that in the last four greetings there is some similarity. Don't be afraid, don't be confused, and don't get into the details. We shall be discussing the same in the next videos. Please concentrate on only the pronunciation and the usage of these words, and just learn them. Let's come to some regional greetings. Grüß Gott originates mostly from Austria, which is also a German-speaking country, and is mostly spoken in Bayern or Bavaria. Bavaria is the biggest state of Germany. Well, you do see some new characters here. Don't be scared. The beta sign here is the sound of a double S, and the U with those two dots, we'll be discussing later what they are. But right now, just remember the pronunciation of this Grüß Gott. Grüß Sie and Grüß dich are casual greetings. Sie and dich are two different forms. Sie is used in formal situations, whereas dich can be used amongst friends and known people. Please note that these two greetings are used in a singular form and cannot be used for a group of people. Servus. This greeting originates from Switzerland. Mostly used in southern Germany, it could mean both hello and bye. This greeting can be used anytime during the day. Tschüss is spoken all over Germany and mostly informally. You'll also find tschüss with a different spelling, that means with a double S at the end. Auf Wiedersehen, also used all over Germany, but in formal situations. Auf Wiederhören, not very different from Auf Wiedersehen. The only difference is this is used on the phone since you cannot see the person. Bis bald, also used commonly amongst friends. Well, please remember here that bald has the sound of A like the Hallo. Bis später. This is an alternative form of bis bald. Now we'll be summarizing all the greetings and all the forms we have learned in this video. I'll be reading out all the greetings we have learned. Please repeat them after me. So here we go. Hallo, guten Tag, guten Morgen, guten Abend, gute Nacht, grüß Gott, grüß Sie, grüß dich, servus, tschüss, auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiederhören, bis bald, bis später. Hope these 13 greetings have given you a feel of the German language. Feel free to watch it again to revise. Danke. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you could.
Okay, so these were some greetings. Now here there are some questions and how to answer them. Let us see one by one. Wie heißen Sie? What is your name? And how to tell your name? Ich heiße Tina. My name is Tina. Wie alt sind Sie? How old are you? Ich bin 9 Jahre alt. I'm 9 years old. Wo wohnen Sie? Where do you live? Ich wohne in Delhi. I live in Delhi. So you can add your city's name here. Ich wohne in dash dash. Woher kommen Sie? Where do you come from? I come from India. Ich komme aus Indien. Wie geht es Ihnen? How are you? Mir geht es gut. Mir geht es gut. So these are some very common questions and answers. You can learn and start using them. Okay, so that's all for today.